What's this game?
This is called Save the Date, and I heard about it a short while ago. It might have been on RockPaperShotgun.
Chris Cornell?
Chris Cornell.
Isn't he in...
He's a singer guy.
Oh, I thought he was in Saturday Night Live.
Cornell is not a pleasant name.
It's Chris Parnell.
Makes me think of like corn cones. Like if you were going to have an ice cream cone that was made out of corn.
A Cornello.
Corn.
It's like a drumstick, but it's just filled with corn.
It's not a pleasant connotation, I think.
It's corn cone. Yeah.
Things that should not be made out of corn. And he's one of them.
Chris.
Oh, dude.
What are you doing?
We could have a rave to the fucking thingy. Barry 10 and 12.
Yeah, we could, I guess.
Oh, if my rhythm's any good. The mouse isn't moving.
Oh, you're terrible.
Oh, damn it! Hang on, I'll get this. Oh, no, I won't.
Ripping it open.
What? Well, okay, it's not like I need the envelope to send
What
back.
if you need to send back for them?
Oh. It's been... This is my insurance company. It's been another volatile year for markets. While we understand this can be unsettling, I'm unsettled. You can be sure a team of experienced investment professionals are working hard to find the best ways to manage your portfolio.
Is that how you start a letter to someone?
This is doom and gloom. Where were these guys when we were trying to make up all that lingo for our executive accounts?
They were in the envelope.
Executive account?
Executive account. Private account. Liberty Capital.
Men need their own accounts. Anyway, this game we're going to play.
Chevrolet.
Chevy.
Jaguar.
I still think it'd be great if he's in the 80s and he's going to pitch Apple.
Bob Benson.
Computers.
I'm Bob Benson. I got the drinks. Come on, buddy.
What's he say? Pull yourself together. Oh, that's some shit. Anyway.
He's very happy about it, whatever it is.
I love Bob Benson. He's really
Bob
funny.
Benson is the best.
They cast the perfect guy for that job.
He's almost my favourite character now. Didn't take him long. What's this?
Ringo! Ringo! Oh, Ring.
Ring.
Ringo, come over.
Is there no voices?
No, I think it's just,
Okay. Ring.
Cell phone!
Ring.
In the hood! Got your cell phone! Pick up the phone!
Let's do Felicia.
Oh, Felicia.
Hello.
I'll work on it.
Alright.
Oh, you're so early. You must be calling about tonight. I meant to ask where we were meeting.
Yo! Good! Come on! Yeah, that's a musical break.
I know we were planning on having dinner, but we never decided where. Where are we having dinner?
Where are we having dinner?
Well, this is you, David. You're the boyfriend.
I think tonight needs to be taco night.
That's someone I picked up. I've played this once.
Hooray for taco night!
Why would you pick anything else?
Arian, you got to understand life down here is much better than anything they got up there. He sounds more like he's from GTA.
Hey, Nico!
The seaweed is always greener. But somebody... Oh, okay.
This is a good idea. Everything is better with tacos.
God. It's like she knows me.
None of these people have faces. They're scary.
I've heard good things about this place, and I heard they got a new chef recently too.
Wow.
The old one died. In suspicious circumstances, they say they found him in a kitchen covered in his own blood with a picture of his wife and his wallet. And I really like how they put out the docs like this. It's like we're eating right in the water.
What the fuck did you just say?
It's like we're eating straight off the pig, dude.
Right on the water.
Out of the potato.
Where do you want to sit?
Where do you want to sit?
Let's see if they have a free booth.
A free booth?
No, a free booth.
Are we trying to dine for free?
Hang on. No.
Go again. That was terrible.
Hang on. I think the emphasis is important in the sentence.
I think it is too.
Let's see if they have a free booth.
Okay.
Let's see if they have a free booth.
Okay, Don. Let's see if they...
Let's see if they have a free booth.
Ready.
Betty, let's see if... Felicia. Let's see if they have a free booth.
The average American has a free booth. You were directed... Oh. You were directed to a booth.
No, Don Draper isn't.
So who is? You are directed to a booth. And the server brings out water and menus.
Yes. Brilliant.
Okay, let's have some tacos. You have any recommendations? I hear they're fish tacos.
Oh, fucking gross! I wouldn't eat a fish taco if you fucking paid me.
Oh, fish tacos!
Oh, sorry, what are you gonna get?
I think I'll have the Fiesta salad. It's got mango in it.
Is mango Mexican?
I do like mango.
I'm gonna start filming the computer while we play.
Why?
A bit of novelty. Oh wow, check this out, we're in the reflection of the game.
Alright.
I can put that video in. Okay.
I do like...
Oh, I've already said that. Which one's Felicia? Are you the black guy?
No, I'm not black.
No, I'm not black.
I'm not black.
But no, I entered this dinner with a resolution to eat fish tacos. You just...
What, you don't listen to me?
It's like Walter White says, you are a degenerate junkie and you deserve to die.
But no, I entered this dinner resolution to eat fish tacos.
What would you think of me if I cast aside my fish tacos so lightly? Fish tacos, please! Haha, I just hope I don't sound obsessed to you. But for some reason, I'm just really excited. She sounds so obsessed. I'm leaving this dinner. I don't know you. Oh, what about,
Let's save the game.
Okay.
I'm not normally this obsessive, honest. Do you ever get like that? Obsessed over some particular thing you want to the exclusion of everything else?
Not really. I'm pretty easygoing.
Betty.
Ah, yeah, I guess.
Oh, God, this is like OK Cupid.
Jesus.
Oh, what's that?
She points out the window.
It's a ghost!
There's ghosts behind us. We both looked.
Are those dolphins?
I think they're not on the menu, Felicia. Forget it. You are not eating the dolphins.
I have a resolution to eat dolphin tacos.
I'm just so obsessed with eating rare species that
You follow her as she runs to the railing to look out over the ocean. Suspenseful music! Suddenly, wet, pause. Boom! You suddenly have the urge to throw her off the balcony. Sudden urge to throw her over the balcony.
Okay.
It's awesome! Oh, it's dolphins! Oh, I'm so glad we came here tonight. This is so awesome. Have you ever seen anything quite like it?
A lot, actually, every time I've been here.
Dawn! She gazes out at the picturesque scene for a moment longer, and then several things happen all at once.
Slow time.
Whoa, what's happening?
Too quickly for you to react, and yet somehow with agonizing slowness, the railing and in fact the whole patio collapses into the sea.
I'm just sitting there with a cigarette.
Executive account. Felicia tries to jump for safety as soon as she feels everything begin to move, but she's not quite quick enough. You lose sight of her in the churning water amidst all the debris from the deck. Don Draper does not care. That was the last time you saw her. The currents near there are known to be treacherous, and they never did manage to find the body.
Well, what are you gonna do?
See, okay, I played this once, and I got that ending, but I thought, like, there'd be lots of endings, and that I just happened to get a disastrous one. I picked, like, one option different from you.
Okay.
Might have
Try it
been...
again then?
Yeah, hang on a minute.
Alright,
That's
I'll
like...
be Felicia this time.
Okay, oh, great. Yo! Barry did it! In the hood!
Who's playing the guitar?
Woo! Yeah, dude!
What's that picture of? Who's that?
Run
Whoopi
the
Goldberg?
YouTube channel.
Is that Whoopi Goldberg with the big blue hat?
Yes,
I
David.
think it is.
You keep a picture of Whoopi above your desk and keep you inspired.
I'm a fan of Guinan, so.
Guinan. I'm actually a bigger fan of her work in Ghost.
Bling bling! Bling 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 bling! Hello? Oh, you're early! You must be calling about tonight!
Wait, am I calling you, or is it... Who's calling who?
You're calling...
Oh,
Hang on, no, wait.
Wait, the phone rang. Oh, you're early.
Doesn't matter.
That doesn't make any sense.
I meant to ask where we were meeting. I know we were planning on having dinner, but we never decided where. Where are we having dinner?
Well, we should really go somewhere else so you shouldn't get eaten by fish. Do burgers sound good?
Sounds good. See you at the Burger Shack.
It better not be on the water. Oh, thank fuck.
Wow. Oh wow, everything smells so good. I had my doubts when you mentioned this place. It's out of the way, and I'm kind of in a sketchy neighborhood.
They're all black.
This looks great. I think I'll have the bacon burger with extra ketchup.
Do you really need extra ketchup on a bacon burger?
Bacon burger.
It's already pretty flavoursome.
Bacon burger.
Bacon burger.
Bacon burger. What are you having?
Swiss cheese with no.
I'm having fish tacos.
I'll have fish tacos. I'll have a cheddar cheese bacon. No, cheddar cheeseburger with bacon.
Your meal is served, and you both dig in.
After a few
bites-
bitches.
Hey.
Sorry.
After a few bites, she stops eating and looks wistful.
I think I'm dying of food poisoning.
My dad would have loved this place. He would have been right at home. He really loved burgers, and this place has great ambulance.
He needed an ambulance. He died. He choked.
Ambience.
He choked on dough.
She sighs and pokes at her burger.
I don't.
Say nothing, keep eating.
I don't care about your father. I'm your father.
Nobody cares. After a minute or two of poking at her food, she brightens up. She takes another big bite out of her burger. So I've been thinking lately about school and what comes after.
You mean death?
You can hear some kind of commotion coming from outside. Felicia cranes her neck to try and see.
That's when you place your hand on her face and try and break her head off.
Break her head off. What's going on? Is something happening out there?
Probably doesn't concern us, Betty.
Suddenly, there's a loud noise from outside. A succession of loud bangs, like a string of firecrackers going off.
I knew it. Sketchy
This
neighborhood.
date is a disaster.
Oh, sorry.
I
Force habit.
takes you a moment for the red stain spreading across her shirt to register.
Oh my god, sauce.
Felicia looks down in uncomprehending shock.
Yes, that's right, because women are too stupid to understand death. Come on, what the fuck? This game.
I think I've been shot.
It's your pen leaking.
Oh.
Don't be hysterical, Felicia.
Don't worry.
Sterling Cooper.
Ever so slowly, she crumples into the booth.
Can I get a check, please?
Check, please. You're vaguely aware of more sounds of gunfire from outside, but all you can hear is Felicia's labored breathing, each ragged breath sounding louder than anything else in the world.
You invent a time machine to go back in time to save your woman.
It might have been minutes or centuries later when the ambulance arrives. A kind man with sad eyes loads her onto the gurney and rushes her
Let's
off.
find it a kind man with sad eyes. No, not sad eyes. No, I get a kind man.
Smile, but then also sad.
No, I can't do it. I'm not the actor I used to be.
He tells you not to worry and that everything will be alright, but you both know he is lying. You hear the ragged breathing stop, and you saw the light fade from her eyes. You never do find out what caused the gunfight in the street. Some gang scuffle, or a drug deal gone wrong, or something. All you saw was the terrible aftermath.
We've killed 2 women.
No, it's the same.
Oh, well, we've killed her twice.
Your date has ended in disaster!
Can we try one more time? Alright, I think we just one more go. Been through this before.
Miss Felicia. Hello? Oh, you're early. You must be calling about tonight. I meant to ask where we're meeting. I know we were planning on having dinner, but we never decided where. Where are we having dinner?
Actually, I don't think I want to meet up after. She seems hurt.
She seems hurt that you cancelled your plans. When you see her the next day, she's friendly enough, but there's a barrier between you now. Look at mine. You remain friendly acquaintances, but that's as far as it ever goes. You never do manage to ask her to dinner again.
At least she's alive.
Eventually, she starts seeing someone else. Just wait. Years later, they've started a life together and are extremely happy. You try not to envy them, but sometimes you wonder if things might have gone differently.
Then you find out that she gets shot, chokes on a burger, and falls into the fish pile. Ah! No, that's unacceptable. We can't finish on that note.
Bling, 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 bling! Hello?
How much?
Oh, you're early. You must be calling about tonight. I meant to ask where we're meeting. I know we were planning on having dinner, but we never decided where.
This is kind of like Sons of Anarchy, this game. It's too dangerous. Hey, listen, Thai food's the only one left, and
Where are we having dinner?
she's guaranteed to die at Thai food. Lao Che's gonna be there.
We'll go.
You give me the diamond.
Okay, I think we have to try and protect her this time.
Okay.
Oh, I've never had Thai. That sounds fun.
Neither have I.
Thai doesn't sound fun. There's nobody here. This is terrible. I've always wanted to try Thai food. This will be fun.
No, it won't. No. Are you ready to order?
Nice try. Wow. I think so. This picture for pad Thai looks amazing. I think I'll have that. What are you having?
I'd like some yellow curry with chicken, I think. No, the shrimp fried rice sounds good. Let's go with that.
Oh, I do like seafood, but no, pad Thai it is. It looks so
No,
delicious in the picture.
I just ordered shrimp. What did I order? I'm done driving. No, you can't change my order. I want to eat
Sherbet ice
shrimp.
cream.
Sherbet. Oh, I'm terrible. Making you eat ice cream.
Eventually, dinner arrives, and Felicia dives into her meal with surprising gusto.
No, Felicia!
Don't drown!
She's in.
Oh, this is delicious! We should have done this a long time ago.
Then one of Walter Frey's men comes at the curb to take her and cuts the baby out of her.
Spoilers. I'm so glad we were able to meet tonight. Do you know why I wanted to do this?
No.
Yes. Say
Yes.
Oh, good. That makes things easier.
No, you're not dumping me!
She pulls out a gun. She actually looks flustered for a moment.
Can't believe I walked right into this one.
I've been really wanting to ask you, well, what the hell's gonna happen? A samurai's gonna run in and stab her. She's gonna sprint and stab her right in the chest. Sorry, this is hard to say.
Whoa.
Oh, the
Did I
game's
just
over.
gain control of my own character?
Sorry, this is hard to say. Felicia pauses for a moment and takes a deep breath. Really hard to say. I'm not feeling. Oh, it's the pad thai.
Is she about to die?
Were there peanuts in that dish or something?
I knew it was gonna be peanuts!
I don't. She doubles face first into her food. The rest of the evening is a blur as ambulances and yelling, but somehow you feel like you already know what is coming. You're not really surprised when the ashen-faced medical technician comes to tell you what you already basically know. Felicia had a severe peanut allergy and it killed her.
She ordered the food. This is not my fault. I'm not accountable.
You're in.
I guess one of it just happens when we
Wait,
say it's
really?
too dangerous to go out. I don't get this game though. It's...
Hey,
Oh, sorry! I just... Go.
what do you mean it's too dangerous? is this some kind of joke? That's what she said.
Oh, okay, cool. Nice work.
I can never really tell when you're joking and when you really mean something.
I really mean this. It's too dangerous.
Now you have to click.
Betty. Oh, sorry. If we go to dinner's night, you'll die.
Come with me if you want to. Say the first one.
Go for a drive or something instead of dinner.
Well, that might be fun after. But before we do that, I'm actually kind of hungry.
Can't you feed yourself? Are you so reliant on others that you can't just eat some food?
And you did promise we'd meet somewhere for dinner tonight.
No, I didn't. You're making that up.
I don't remember. So how about if we go for dinner first and drive later?
Alright, fine. We can drive to the hospital. You're gonna need it.
Deal! Where do you want to meet anyway?
Oh, shit! Okay, what was the safest one?
Go main menu. No, there was no. Oh wait, go return. Go to taco night.
Taco night?
Because there was an option to tell
To
her
take
to,
a different booth. Exactly, okay.
No. There's an option to like make her sidestep, like just before the thing fell, but I didn't read that one.
Oh, okay.
I've heard good things about this place, and I hear that it goes and I really like how the
Okay, out on the patio.
No, not on the patio. It's gonna fall.
But that's where we want to be. Let's see if we have a free booth.
You were directed to it. Okay, let's have some tacos. You have any recommendations? I hear they have fish tacos.
She's open to a lot of options.
What are you gonna get?
An enchilada plate, actually. I really like their chicken.
An enchilada plate. Are we Don Draper or Christian Bale?
I don't know.
An enchilada plate, actually. Tempting. Not tempting enough. Fish tacos for me, please.
I don't want to go out with this woman anymore. She sounds like a complete airhead.
I'm sorry, I'm making her sound like an airhead.
I'm sorry I'm not enticing you, Scotty. I'm not a pleasing enough date.
I hope I don't sound too obsessed to you. But for some reason, I'm just really excited about tacos tonight.
You should be. It's the last night of your life.
Hey, what? I'm not normally this obsessive, honest.
It's because impending death has a way of making you more keenly aware of the senses.
Do you ever get like that? Obsessed over something some particular thing you want to the exclusion of everything else?
Well, Don Draper would say yeah in his head, but he wouldn't say no on the outside. But does it matter which one I pick?
I think you would say no.
No, no, easy going.
Yeah, I guess.
See, our character's too talkative for Don Draper. He'd be like, no.
Come with me.
Trumpets!
Oh, what's that? She points out the window. Are those dolphins? I think those are dolphins. You follow her,
Jewish
she runs
now.
to the railing to look over at the ocean. Oh, it is dolphins! I'm so glad we came here tonight. This is so awesome.
Fran!
Have you ever seen anything quite like it?
No,
Actually, this is important. Take 2 steps to your left, right now. She turns around, obviously a bit surprised at your tone, but obediently takes a step to the left.
perfect woman obeys.
What? Was I in the way? Oh, holy crap! The portion of the deck where she was just standing abruptly collapses into the water.
Oh, okay.
I was almost standing there. Holy crap, that was close. Why am I feeling my breasts?
My breasts are so tender. You just take her and say, shut up, honey, and kiss her.
Holy crap, that was close. I could have died.
You could have.
How did you know the deck was gonna give? And that I was safe over here?
Make it a joke.
Wow, that was some luck then. Maybe you should buy a lottery ticket. Maybe I should have you buy me a lottery ticket or something.
I can't be here every time you have trouble.
Anyway, where were we? On with our fine dinner! The rest of the dinner is uneventful. Well, that's nice. She seemed a bit spooked by her near-death experience, and you finish off the meal talking
This
about
isn't saving the
meaningless
day.
trivialities. Suddenly, you're interrupted by screams and the sound of a lot of things breaking. Your first thought is that suddenly there are snakes everywhere!
What am I seeing?
Soon enough, though, you realize your mistake is actually just tentacles.
Oh, it's just tentacles. Countless tentacles
coming in from every window and opening.
It's all
boiling up from the rolling waters beneath the restaurant. Not snakes at all, you think to yourself, as Felicia is pulled out a window with a tentacle wrapping around her over a foot in diameter.
Better wait a minute. Better hold the phone.
Scotty, don't worry, it's not snake.
Okay, just a sea monster.
Ba-ba.
So we lost again.
How do we...
For fuck's sake.
I really want to win this.
How many times have we played it?
I don't know. 5? One more. Like, we gotta...
Alright, one
There
more.
must be some way. Can we insist that we go for the drive?
Okay,
Where are we having dinner?
I don't know. Change your plans.
What do you mean? Is that gonna... That's it.
Well, I was just thinking go for a drive.
Well, that might be fun, but you did offer me dinner. And you did promise dinner.
So
dinner.
No, seriously, we can't do that. You might die.
This is Kind of a weird death threat? What's going on? You're kind of starting to creep me out here.
There's no real way to warn somebody with a psychic premonition without sounding like a complete fool.
Do we need to get her somewhere safe?
I don't know.
I think that'll just end up in her dying.
It's complicated, but no, I'm not kidding. You're in Sterling Cooper.
Or you're in Texarkana. Do the first one.
Arcadia.
Okay, this is all pretty weird. I mean, you seem pretty insistent that dinner tonight would be disastrous.
It would.
And I feel like I'd be an idiot to just ignore someone talking about me dying.
You will. I mean, no.
But this isn't the kind of thing that happens in real life, you know?
Is he playing his guitar during this phone call? Hey, honey, I'm shredding. Shut up.
Someone I've known somebody I've known for quite a while just come up to me and telling me that I'm going to die tonight?
Yeah.
I mean, what's going to happen? What makes you think I'm going to die?
God.
We're going to dinner, for goodness sake, not a war zone. What's the worst that can happen to a simple dinner?
You might end up dead from a peanut allergy accident.
You worry too much. That's clearly not going to happen.
So let's go out for Thai food. You had the pad Thai.
When did you even come up with that? You just been sitting at home today, coming up with things that could go wrong tonight?
I call it planning.
In my experience, there's no such thing as planning. Listen up. Lighten up. We're just having dinner. There's not a whole lot that can actually go wrong with dinner.
Oh, fuck.
No, really.
Really, you're gonna die. What can I convince you? This is just a bad idea. Fuck! What?
Just gotta... Okay, let me turn it around. What can you do to convince me that dinner is a bad idea? Sitting here at home after a completely near-death experience-free day, it's hard to imagine anything really bad happening like you're saying. I'm looking at you now. So what can you say to make me believe that I'm actually in terrible danger and somehow you're the only one who knows anything about it?
Well, how about this? Go pick a random number. Phrase or something.
There's a pause and the sound of someone rifling through the pages of a book.
Rifling? I hate books! Ah!
Wow. Okay, I'll play along. I'm not sure what this will prove, though.
It'll prove that I'm God.
I have a book here. I just opened it up to a random page. Now what?
Now tell me what page you're on.
Okay, are we doing some kind of fortune cookie thing here?
No, we're not doing that till we get to the Thai restaurant. Those people love fortune cookies.
I mean, I'm on page 144. The first sentence is, "What's pulling wobblers mean?" he said. Not sure what that says about the future, but there it is. So, now what? Actually, I think I know what. I think I'm gonna go have dinner. I think you've successfully convinced me that we shouldn't have dinner together.
No, Felicia, wait!
I'm just too weirded out now.
Executive account.
We'll talk about it later, I guess. This has all been very strange.
No.
After a few moments, there's the sound of an airplane getting closer and closer, followed by one of the loudest noises you have ever heard.
David, do you have any idea how big a 747 is?
I mean, do you even remember Tenerife? The TV in the background switches to an emergency broadcast about the broadcast about
So I just killed her.
about the plane crash and fires that are happening right now. Even before the news confirms it, though, you have a pretty good idea exactly who the plane crashed on top of.
The one woman who didn't deserve it.
You didn't even get to have a date, and it still ended in disaster.
I don't know, guys.
No.
No, I can't play this anymore.
No. All right.
All right.
Here we go.
David's taking the driver's seat.
Hello? Oh.
Hey, dinner! No dinner.
It's too dangerous. Drive. No. Oh, shit. No,
What the hell did you just do?
I thought I was skipping the dialogue.
Simon. Bastard.
Okay, Scotty, we need to find some way to repeat that phrase back to her that she said in the book.
Yeah.
Peanut allergy accident? Really?
Well, maybe... See, we need to be able to say the phrase back to her.
How can we say the phrase back to her before she...
Turkey wobbler, page 144.
I can't remember what it was.
No, but turkey wobbler? What? It was wobbly something. Not much, I guess.
I'm sorry, this is all too weird.
Oh, fuck, the plane killed her again. Maybe it's a game we have to pick the most merciful death. I mean, like, the plane crash should be really quick.
That sounds terrible.
Well, it sounds terrible, but think about it. It's over in a second. She's melted by aviation fuel.
Nice. But seriously, where are we getting dinner?
Why is your girlfriend so obsessed with food?
She
can't get enough. No, really, you're in it. I think tonight needs to be taco night.
Okay, so how can we fix this? Burgers, she's gonna get shot.
Well,
Burgers, she's gonna get shot.
well,
Thai food. If we can convince her not to eat the pad Thai.
okay, well, we'll
Try Thai food.
insist a different meal then.
I've never had Thai, that sounds fun. I've always wanted to try Thai food. That would be
Oh,
fun.
so that's why she doesn't know there's peanuts in it.
Yeah. Maybe we should have mentioned the peanut allergy.
I love the Oriental music.
Maybe we should have mentioned the peanut allergy to her and then she would... Oh.
Oh, shit.
Are you ready to order?
No, that's it. Are you ready to order?
That's exactly what I just did.
What did you just do?
Exactly what you just
What,
did.
what was that? Do it for me.
What you just did. Like, I don't
I
have
think,
to.
I think you have to do it again.
Are you ready to order? I think so. This picture for pad Thai looks amazing. I think I'll have that. What are you having? Actually, the pad Thai has peanuts in it.
Oh!
Wait, for real? Oh, wow. I'm glad you told me.
Pshing! How dare you tell her not to have the pad Thai?
Hang on, so this game, like, knows what we've already done every time we restart it. So, like, this is really confusing.
Wait, so was that option there before?
No, it wasn't. Actually, I'm, like, super allergic to peanuts. That might have been really bad.
Or really good?
Actually, it was kind of silly how they found out. What?
When I was little.
Oh, when I was little, I saw elephants on TV and decided that I wanted to be an elephant when I grew up. So I ate some peanuts and that my dad had left out.
Do elephants actually eat peanuts, or is that just from Dumbo?
I don't know. But the thing is, and my face swelled up and got all puffy, and I was convinced it was me turning into an elephant just like I planned.
You stupid girl.
So I stumbled into the living room with my face like twice its normal size and slurred out, "Look, Mama, look now, I'm gonna be an elephant." After I got back from the emergency room, we laughed about that for years.
Sure they did. Who had to pay for the ambulance?
She looks almost wistful.
Again? Bad sign, run.
But how'd you know I was allergic? I don't think I've told anyone at school. Oh, okay.
I
I reloaded from a save game.
I wasn't joking. I just know that pad Thai has peanuts in it. I'm a chef. I'm a chef, and I visit people's restaurants that are bad. Your refrigeration unit was amongst the worst I've ever seen.
It's terrible.
Bad Boys Bakery, lemon treacle.
I was just making a joke, I think. Well, that's some luck then. Maybe you should go buy a lottery ticket or something. Maybe you should buy me
It's
a
what
lottery
she
ticket.
said shortly before dying the other time.
Alright, well, it's alright. There's no sea monsters in pad time. We're not even near the ocean.
The host brings a peanut and he says,
Anyway, where were we? On finding it?
that killed her last time. Last time we said that.
We're supposed to do the willies.
I don't know. Yeah, these Orientals, they scare me. I don't know what the fuck to do.
Just go on with the find dinner. Let's see what happens.
Yeah, let's see how she dies.
The rest of the dinner was uneventful. She was a bit spooked.
It's
That
not
wasn't
even
really a
just
near-death experience.
Not eating peanuts does not count as a near-death experience.
Suddenly, the restaurant is full of yelling, and there are shiny pieces of metal flying everywhere.
The samurai have
Fucking
returned.
ninjas. Your last thought is something like, why are there ninjas in a Thai restaurant? Ninjas are Japanese. Before you were hit in the head with a nunchuck and everything goes dark. Oh, so we died this time. You never did find out what the attack was all about. Some kind of underworld power struggle? Oddly themed gang warfare? Sinister Naruto cosplayers?
Those are the worst.
Yeah. In the end, it doesn't really matter. 12 people died in the attack. Felicia was one of them.
More like fellatio. Oh! You're going out with Felicia Day the whole time.
She should know that she's allergic to peanuts. And you never even found out what it was about. God damn it.
Fuck!
So,
A reflex from that fucking macaroni.
did we save her and then leave?
I don't know.
I think we should do that. Okay, one more time.
Oh no, I don't want to play this game again.
No, we have to just save her.
You said one more time last time.
I know.
You
Why do you
liar.
do burgers? Oh, I don't know how to save her at the burgers.
I need to get some stock footage before I forget. Just need to get a shot of the team player guy.
Alright.
Oh, Jesus, David.
He left Mom when I was 6.
I can't move. You trapped me.
She looks directly at you for the first time since the meal was served. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to dump that on you out of the blue. I'm just not used to thinking about him. I honestly don't think it's ever even come up since we moved here. Mom still tries to call him sometimes, but it's easier if I just don't think about him.
That's all I needed.
She gives you a much warmer smile this time. But enough about my personal soap opera life. I refuse to be upset in the face of such a delicious hamburgers.
Oh fuck. You bet the burger joint. This is the easiest way to die because the black people outside just start firing their guns.
I know. Okay, this is important. I need you to duck now. She stares at you blankly for a moment, not sure if you're joking or not, and then awkwardly hunches over.
It's an
There's a
invitation
loud
for a
sound from
blowjob.
outside, and an explosion of plaster showers down from the wall she was sitting in front of moments ago. Oh my god, was that gunfire?
No,
Did you just save my life? What? How'd you know that was gonna happen?
I didn't.
I was just making a joke.
I'm psychic. Oh, no, I'm from the future. None of those really explain the ability you have.
Well, that does, but
No, because that makes it a game that breaks the fourth wall.
maybe that's what we need to do. Save it.
So she finds out she's in a video game, but that's gonna fuck with her head.
Well, that she's gonna die. I mean,
Well, you can tell her that she's part of a
we
video
can
game.
save her and then just leave the restaurant because something bad's gonna happen at this restaurant.
So we just leave. This place is gonna be the Willies.
Okay. Wow. Maybe lottery ticket. You're the one with the eerie hunches. Let's head out.
Suddenly a bus
You
comes.
finish your burgers and head out. You haven't made it more than a foot from the door, though, when a car crashes into the front of the restaurant. Unfortunately, the two of you are directly in its path. You are flung to the side, but Felicia is not so lucky. The ambulance arrives quickly, but she didn't even make it to the hospital before succumbing to internal bleeding and a punctured lung. The end! Oh my god.
Just so you
Okay,
know,
we're breaking the fourth wall. I don't care.
just so you know, going on a date with David or me or both of us wouldn't normally result in this kind of carnage.
I've never had someone die on a date.
Exactly.
I reloaded from a save game. What is that supposed to mean? I don't understand what you said. What exactly do you mean reloaded? I mean, this is a video game. You died. I got a game over, and so I hit reload so I could try different choices. That sounds kind of far-fetched, but wow, it would be really nice just to be able to hit reload and no mistakes, huh?
Your face is a reload.
So don't take this the wrong way, but I still think you're sort of full of it.
Oh yeah? Peanuts.
Although I really do appreciate the part where you know, saved my life and all, but I don't understand why you'd then just turn around and give me such an implausible explanation for how you did it. That's a mouthful. The whole thing just feels like one big setup or a super elaborate practical joke.
It is.
Like, as soon as I do something embarrassing, like saying that I believe you, hidden cameramen will jump out and there'll be streamers.
There are.
We're streaming this live.
This is a live stream.
And the next thing I know, I'm the next YouTube sensation, gullible girl with 6 million hits.
Well, yeah.
Oh, shit. God!
See? Just keep fucking with you. Okay, here's what we'll do. Think of a word, an interesting one.
Okay, got one. Now what? Was your word synergy?
Go on.
But I don't even know if that was a word.
So we have to find out and then go again.
Yeah, alright.
Alright.
Well, because I don't want to gamble, because the game knows that we haven't asked her a word yet.
Ah.
Now tell me what it is. What? This is a pretty lame trick. I mean, the word was peristalsis.
So we just go for peristalsis next time.
Peristalsis, but just asking me straight up isn't very impressive. How is that supposed to convince me?
I just need to know
Not,
for
I
the next
just need to
time.
know for next time. What's that supposed to mean? For next time what? For
You're
next
about to
time
die anyway. Sorry I couldn't save you this time.
What?
This is like Groundhog Day.
You're starting to really creep me out. Suddenly the rest of us...
Ninjas are back.
Alright,
Okay,
this is fine.
peristalsis.
Oh, we got this.
How do you navigate the options so quickly? Like you got to the whole. Oh, okay. There's only one button. Wistful.
Wistful.
Stop it with the wistful faces.
I reload from the same game.
Nothing.
This
It's a video game. I'm gone for
Okay, then here's what we'll do.
an interesting one.
Think of a word. An interesting word. Okay, got one. Now what? Okay, it was peristalsis. Can we move on now? What? How did you... That's really eerie. So, okay, let's just assume that I accept for the moment that there's at least enough weird crap going on that I should take things at face value.
Yeah.
What is this all about?
Your character in a video game.
I'm trying to win, but when you
You're not
die,
actually real.
really game over. I'm kind of like Neo.
I think I know what to do, but you keep accusing me of being a crazy stalker.
What do we do?
I fucking don't. This is your parade. I was ready to quit half an hour ago.
God, well, we have to win this game.
Okay, we almost won. I can feel it.
Which one, top one or bottom one?
Bottom one.
Seriously? You're serious? What in the world were you doing to make me think that you were a stalker? I told you I picked up from other save load sessions, but you figured I must have been stalking you and know it. Yeah, that makes sense. I am pretty paranoid, and if you dumped that on me all at once, I'd be probably freaked out.
There's something else I can dump on your wall that will probably freak
I mean,
you out.
I'm kind of freaked out as it is, but I think I'm at least at the point where I'm willing to accept that something weird is going down, you know?
Yeah, you are.
So I guess the trick is, how do you convince me to trust you in a hurry? That's kind of a tough one. I guess you need to be able to tell me something non-threatening, but also mysterious enough to pique my
Like the
interest.
peristalsis thing!
So even if I wasn't sure how you did it, I'd be interested enough to play along, huh? And if I'm calling you a crazy stalker, then it would be something you could possibly couldn't know, even if you were stalking me. So, let me think. ...
Suddenly ninjas come.
This is hard.
Maybe something about your dad. Oh, we already heard a story about
that
him.
was in the burger joint.
Exactly.
Maybe something about your dad. No, I don't think that would work. I wrote about most of that in my diary. And of course, Mama and I talked about Dad quite a bit after he left. Sorry, I keep thinking. Well, I'm going to talk about your dad.
No.
I had a sort of secret name for one of my favorite places, actually. It's up on Moores Hill, outside of town.
I'm not even attracted to her anymore.
I don't think I ever told anyone about this. In my head, at least, I always called it the local Hogwarts pickup shop. I may have had fantasies about being carried off to Hogwarts
By Hagrid?
when I was little.
Well,
Don't judge me.
Your hands and legs were bound?
Anyway, I'm nearly positive I never told anyone about it. Will that do?
No. This will never do.
That should do the trick. Hope it works. I mean, obviously, I guess.
She says with a cheerful ninja
Tell
star
me
in her
if there's
chest.
anything else I can do. Suddenly,
Oh, Jesus.
We should have saved.
Oh.
I feel like it's saved. I like this game, though.
Oh, it's a great game.
Reload from save game.
Video game, you die. Peristalsis.
Peristalsis. I'll do the bottom one. Can I quick save? F5. Okay.
It worked!
Hey, yeah, that makes sense then. I am pretty.
It's just vomiting thick shakes. Oh! What about
about
your local Hogwarts pickup stop?
Oh wow, that takes me back. Wow, how'd you even know about that?
You told
Oh right, you're right. Yeah, never mind. Okay, let me think. Yeah, I think this one. I'm pretty sure that even that it was not even never important enough to ever write down.
Stuttering
Even in my
bitch.
diary. Oops.
Whoa! Ah! You got rid of the game! Hang on.
Oh. And I certainly would have been too embarrassed to mention it to anyone. If you need to get me to trust you, or at least at the very least pique my interest, that should do the trick. I mean, if I already trust you now, more so after the whole life-saving bit.
Exactly.
But I bet if you mentioned the Hogwarts pickup, you'd get my attention even if we hadn't even gone out to dinner yet and had such an interesting evening.
Perfect. That should do the trick. Then the Nazis will come in. I mean, not the Nazis, the ninjas.
Cool, I'm glad I could help. Tell me if there's anything else I can do. Wait, what?
And she just gets eaten.
Wait, what? So what happened?
So she just got killed again. So now we have to do it without going out to dinner. No, stop.
Fun part.
Now we bring up Hogwarts pickup stop on the phone.
Alright. Hello? Oh!
Change your plans.
What do you mean too dangerous? This is kind of a weird joke you're playing on me. Blah, blah, blah. Actually, this
Meet me
is a
at the
slight
local-
change in plan. Meet me at the local Hogwarts pickup stop.
Tell you all about it.
Why can't you tell me now? Wait, how do you even know about the local Hogwarts pickup stop?
I've been
Are
following.
we talking about the same place? Let me think. No, I'm positive I've never told anyone about that. I didn't even write it in my diary. There's literally no way you could know about that. That thing you just said. It's not even scientifically possible. You're not scientifically possible! Her brain explodes. Oh shit. Something weird's clearly going on around here, and it involves my secret Hogwarts pickup stop, so I aim to get to the bottom of it.
Oh, I'm gonna get to the bottom of it.
Okay, so here's what we'll do. I'll go to that spot now. You'll come and meet me there.
She's dead.
If we end up at the same spot, the spot which there is no possible way you could know about, then we will have a lot of explaining to do. There's a click as the phone is hung up.
Do you have any secret nicknames for a spot? Like,
No.
really?
You head directly out to Moores Hill and find Felicia has gotten there ahead of you. Well, obviously.
And her top is open. She's ready. She's unbuttoned her blouse.
She's naked already. Given that she lives further away, you assume this means she was in a hurry. The hill is peaceful, and the stars are just starting to come out. You can see the whole town spread out in front of you.
You're actually upside down.
Like her
That's
legs.
the town. Those are the stars.
Felicia doesn't say anything until you approach and doesn't even seem to be looking at you.
She's dead.
Only after you sit
Oh.
down next to her does she finally acknowledge your
Her
presence.
throat's been cut.
Alright, I'm here, and you have some explaining to do. Let's start with the big question. Just what exactly is going on? I'm saving.
Well, that's... Yeah, okay. Everything you hear,
Tell me the truth.
including you, is a video game that I'm playing.
Go on.
You did tell me.
How does that explain you knowing things I've never told anyone?
Oh.
You did tell me in an earlier place. So it was me that told you, and I just don't remember it, because it didn't happen in this session or something?
Yeah.
I guess that makes sense in a Twilight Zone sort of way.
Why do you look like a horse?
So what's this all about? This game, I mean, what are you trying to do in it?
You. I'm trying to get inside your pants.
Keep dying in stupid ways and then the game ends. Alright. Oh, that's pretty dark. So does that mean I wouldn't have survived if we'd gone out to dinner like we planned?
No. Let's watch the plane crash.
What exactly would have happened at dinner?
See my story. See my story.
For real? That's kind of hard to take seriously. Wait a minute. From the way you said that, exactly how many times have you watched me die?
What?
That sounds
Times
like
in 7 days. Shit.
Dot, dot, dot. Jeez. I had no idea. And you counted each one?
Trust me. I like this game.
Oh. I can't decide if that makes the whole thing more macabre or less. So let me get this straight. You're playing a game in which we seem destined to die if I go out to dinner. So this time you've convinced me to come here instead of going to dinner, because if we go to dinner, I'm basically doomed?
Exactly. And then she dies of starvation.
So what does that mean now? Since we didn't go to dinner, am I in the clear?
I wouldn't get your hopes.
I don't know yet. Let's find out. I haven't seen this one yet, but I'm hopeful. Well, you're apparently the expert on me dying, so that's probably a good sign.
That's right.
So now what?
He
I guess
stabs
we
her.
just talk and see what happens? This is all too big to take in at once.
I have
almost.
something else that's also too big to take in all at once.
Almost.
Almost.
Kind of out of my depth here. She laughs suddenly. I was going to say that I've never really been in this situation before, so I'm not really sure how to react. But if what you're saying is true, I've been in this situation a lot of times so far.
I haven't been here yet.
I still don't know how to react, though. I'm kind of in shock and going on autopilot. You know who needs autopilot?
That plane.
I really want to not believe you in any of this, but somehow I know you're telling me the truth.
That's a trustworthy man.
Well, here we are. We've successfully cheated my death, even if it's only for a little bit.
She's jinxing this.
What should we talk about?
Your impending death.
The night silence surrounds. Ring wraiths.
The time is about right. Check out the Thai restaurant.
For a moment, neither of you can really see anything amiss, but then emotion catches your eye. Felicia obviously sees it too. At first, it just looks like shadows flowing from rooftop to rooftop. What are those ninjas? They look like ninjas to you. Yes, if we had Thai food, you would have been killed when they attacked the restaurant. But that's stupid. Ninjas are Japanese. Why would they show up at a Thai restaurant? This game here is kind of absurd, you know. The ninjas leap from rooftop to rooftop, almost eerie in the fluidity of their motion. When they reach the roof of the Thai restaurant, they regroup, and suddenly, in one smooth movement, flip over the roof and into the windows.
Oh,
There's the game. Oh, God!
Jesus, David, try harder.
The faint sound of yelling reaches you atop the hill. Suddenly there is a light, and movement in the sky. A moment later, another, and then the sky is full of them.
Planes?
Shooting stars.
Oh.
Raining from the sky. Your own personal celestial fireworks display. Oh, this is beautiful. Do you know what? Did you know these would be here? Is that why you picked this spot? She gazes up in silent wonder.
And then you come on her face, it's like her own personal little meteor
If memory
shower.
serves, things should be going down to the Taco Palace right about now. She looks over out toward the water. After a moment, she gives a small gasp. The Taco Palace is coming in motion. At first, it's difficult to tell exactly what is going on, but then your brain starts to piece together what you're seeing. The entire building is covered in tentacles, livid green in the harsh illumination of the outdoor lamps. From the thrashing of the water, it is clear that they are attached to something truly massive.
Truly massive!
Oh, I wish I had a camcorder. It never became visible, though. Instead, the Taco's palace supports buckle, and with a groan, the whole building is pulled into the churning water.
So how come you weren't killed?
Felicia is quiet, watching it sink under the waves.
The perfect woman.
You know, I never thought I'd say this, but some of the ways I apparently die are straight out of B-movies.
Exactly.
One of the shooting stars catches your eye.
Oh
It looks especially bright.
no!
Wow, look at that one!
No!
With a monstrous roaring flash, it gets bigger and bigger. There is a flash and a boom as you fall from your feet. As much as your ears. When you can see again, there's a smoky crater centered almost exactly where Felicia was sitting. Her hat's still on fire. She was wearing a hat. I never even knew.
Felicia Day doesn't wear a hat.
Gently drifts to the ground at your feet. It's the only thing that survived the meteor's impact. I didn't save in a while. Because I thought we were winning the game.
We basically won that game.
Yeah, I think we I want to know how it...
Where's the music? Did I quit?
Oh my God, William, this is your son.
Okay, well, we gave it our best.
If you want to see the ending to this game, which I'm sure you will,
Download it yourself, and yeah.
That's a good advertisement, isn't it?
Yeah, it's definitely a long live though. It wasn't actually suggested to me by anybody, I don't think.
That's a long live.
But if it was, post a comment saying, "Hey, I suggested it." In fact, if you could all do that, that'd be great.
Just testing to see how many people
Yeah,
watch
exactly.
the
About
end of the
3
episode.
people.